How's it going, guys? I'm Art. I try not to move. It's a problem. You move a lot. Don't smoke meth, move a lot. Yeah, so I'm 30 years old. I'm single because I'm in bad relationships. It all started, I just never really seen a real one. My father's been in prison most of my life. I'm 30 years old. If you made a pie chart of that, my father's been in there like an angry Pac-Man amount of time. Been there for a long time. I used to go visit him when I was a child. It was always fun. Whenever we'd leave, he'd always pull me aside and give me a little bit of advice. He'd just pull me aside and be son, if you're ever gonna get a tattoo, never get one of a snake. It always ends up looking like a cop. I'm okay, I'm 8 years old. I don't know what those mean, but okay, that's good. As I get older, he'd give me more real advice. He'd tell me if you ever get arrested, the first thing you do is rape someone. Establish dominance. Okay, took it to heart. I haven't had to use it yet, but you never know. One of the pieces of advice he'd give me the most was it really fucked with me was he would always tell me, he'd always remind me, you're my only son, probably never getting out of here. You have to carry on the family name. It's you. It's all on you. My last name is Hernandez. I don't think that name is going to suffer without my contribution any little bit. None whatsoever. I did some research on the name Hernandez because there's so many of us. So it literally means son of Hernando. Hernando liked to fuck. There's Hernandezes on every continent. He's yeah, just like to fuck. He was the Genghis Khan of the Hispanic culture. It's everyone's got a little son of Hernando in them. Everyone is a little son of Hernando. Every continent there's one of us. So it's crazy finding that out about me. It gave me a real good excuse. When people are oh, why are you so perverted? And it's well, it's in my genes. I'm a son of Hernando. That's how it goes. Yeah. Hernando genes. They make you do crazy things. I once convinced a group of skinheads I was one of them just to fuck a white girl. Hernando genes. Get you there. Get you through the rough times. Now those rough times are over. Like I said, I'm bad at relationships, so I'm single. Masturbate a lot. Anyone here? Raise one hand. Good one. All right, everyone participates. That's good. Yeah, it's not my fault though. I'm spoiled. They date a really open sexual girl. She in public she was very proper and prude. You'd think, but then once you got her freaky side, man, she did all kinds of weird shit. We were on a road trip. She pulled over at a side of a tunnel where a train was entering and started masturbating. It seemed so sexual. I didn't get it, but I liked it. I liked it. Didn't get it, but I liked it. Yeah, and she had this one habit where whenever she was on the phone, she'd love to give me head. So she'd get a phone call and she's oh, come over. Start giving me head. It was awesome. Until I started getting really paranoid when I'd call her. That freaked me out. Had to get rid of her. Now I masturbate to trains going in tunnels. It's because I miss her. Don't judge me. I miss her. It's a tribute. Yeah, so after realizing this, after the first time I wrote that bit, I realized I need to improve my sex life. I thought the first move I need to do was recruit. Add someone else to the equation might help out. So I went to my friend who's he's the man, everyone has that friend that can just always get laid no matter what, pussy's just everywhere around him. So I went to give advice, and I was man, what am I gonna do? What do I gotta do? He's well, if you really want to improve your sex life, you gotta get a perfect body. That's gonna dramatically change everything. Not true. I got a perfect body. All it does is rot in the trunk of my car. Lawyer says I get to visit my dad more, so pretty excited about that. That's it for tonight. Thank you.
You want to eat that?
Sure.